Pilates session with me, Sarah from Bram Fitness. I hope you're all fit and well today. Let's get going and get started with our warm-up, shall we? Make sure you zip your feet together, turn your feet out to 10 to 2 and bring your heels behind your toes. Soft knees, work up to your hips. Find your midway position, stand up tall. Let's start with some shoulder rolls. So your feet are underneath your hips. You're standing up tall in that nice, neutral posture that we should all have at all times, but never do. That's what today is about, bringing us into that neutral position, pulling our alignment back. Okay, reach over to one side, bring it up tall. Exhale as you reach over, inhale as you bring it back. One more to each side. And bring your hands into prayer position, rotate around and bring it back. Make sure your hips aren't moving, so your hips are staying facing forward as your upper body is moving round. You really don't want to be moving them hips, because if you do, you're also twisting through your knees and your ankles, which isn't good for anybody. One more to each side. Relax your arms down to the side. We're just going to do a few shallow squats. Get that lower body warmed up as well. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come back up. One more here. And then just a few heel raises. And relax it there. Okay, now we're warmed up, we'll go into the main section of our workout today. We're going to do some squats. Obviously we've just used them in the warm up. We're going to change it up a little bit. A few options here as you go down. You're going to lift one foot up, place it down and come back up, alternating each time. Your second option is going to be to take both heels up, place them back and bring it back up. If you want to really go for it, do the whole thing on your toes. So nice and controlled. Use that breath. Concentrate as you go down and as you come back up, whichever option you're using. Try and mix it up. You don't have to have your hands in front either. You prefer to have them down. It's just a preference for me. Helps with stabilising. You can have them on your hips if you prefer. So using that control, you go, wobbling myself, and then come back up on my heels. So you use that core, as I was just saying before I wobbled, to help with your balance. It's also going to help strengthen those ankles as well. As well as obviously get your legs working. Hopefully you feel it in your legs as well now. I'm going to do two more. Last one. Keeping yourself nice and tall at the same time. Up to the top. Excellent. Give your legs a little shake. And we're going to turn around to the side. We're going to do a lunge. So you're going to take one leg back. Nice and tall upper body. Few options again. Down into your lunge. Lift your heel. Place it down. Stand back up. Alternatively, keep that heel lifted throughout. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come back up. So trying to keep that upper body nice and tall, not moving. Your legs that are doing the work and your core that's keeping you balanced. Make sure you're bending both knees as you're going down. Bring yourself as close to the mat as you can. You're just going down as far as you can on this one, okay? I'm going to do 2 more here, and we're going to switch sides. Last one. Okay, so switch legs or turn around to the other side, whichever is better for you. As long as you're using the opposite leg, then it doesn't really matter. So thinking about your option, so you're either going to go down, lift your heel, place it down and stand tall, or you're going to keep your heel lifted throughout. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come back up. Use that concentration. Keep your core nice and strong. It's what's going to help you keep your balance. Just taking it slow as you can. Keep your upper body nice and tall. Again, I've got my hands on my hips. If you prefer to have them down or up in front or out to the side, it's entirely up to you. You can do whatever you want with your hands. I'm going to do 2 more here. You might find it's a bit harder on one side compared to the other. That's pretty normal. You've always got one side that's that little bit stronger. Your natural go-to side. Stand it up tall, bring your legs in. Give them a little bit of a shake. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a side leg raise from a standing position. So take your weight onto one foot, and lift and lower to the side. Bring it back. Ideally, not to place your weight back on your foot. If you need to for stability, for balance, you can do. If you want to make it harder, keep that leg just slightly off the floor, flowing nicely. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. You'll find that not only can you feel it on the moving leg, you'll probably be able to feel it quite a bit more on that static leg, especially after those squats and lunges. Again, using that core to keep you balanced. One more here, and we're going to switch sides. Excellent. Okay, on to the other side. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Strong, flowing nicely between each repetition. 2 more. Last one. And relax, give those legs a shake and your hips rub as you need to. Well done. We're going to go into a roll down now, so stand at the end of the mat if you're using a mat. If not, just make sure you've got enough space in front of you. You're going to tuck your chin and your chest, roll yourself down to the floor, walk it out into a plank position, and then bring it back up. Walk it back up, chin tucked into your chest and rolling it back up again. A nice tall standing position. need to bend your knees to get your hands down to the mat, that's absolutely fine. It's a great one to kind of track progress, really. You might find you can't get to the mat without bending your knees, but hopefully if you keep doing these videos, flexibility will improve. This one helps lengthen the back of your legs, which will help get you towards the floor, as well as strengthening your arms and your shoulders, mobilising your spine. You can really see how far you've come with this one, as well as it being a lovely way to get us down onto the mat for the next bit of the workout. This next one's going to be the last one. And once you get in your plank position, you're going to hold that plank position there. If you need to, whilst you're holding, drop your knees. Alternatively, take it up onto your toes. If you've got problems supporting your weight on your wrists for a length of time, you can drop to your elbows as well. Nice big deep breaths as you hold this position. Excellent. Keep holding a few more seconds. Lovely. Drop to your knees. Nice little stretch into child's pose. Before we move on, so we're going back into your plank position. You're going to push it up into downward dog, and you're going to bring one leg forward between your arms. So up into downward dog, switch that leg over, bring it through your arms. Your downward dog position, your bum's in the air, you're trying to push your heels down to the mat, pushing your shoulders away. Exhale as you bring that knee in. Right, inhale as you bring the knee in. Exhale as you go up into your downward dog. Switching sides each time with that leg. If you're struggling, you don't need to put the leg in. So you can just do downward dog to your plank. You can drop your knees in between if you want to, if you need to. Keep it going. I'm going to do one more on each leg, or if you're not adding the extra leg in, two more. And relax it there to your knees. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to go into a side plank next. There are a few options. Got on your elbow or on your wrist. I'm choosing my wrist. You can go onto your elbow if you want to. You can drop that underneath knee so you've got a straight line nicely from your shoulder to your knee. Take one foot in front of the other or stack both feet together. From there you're going to dip your hips slightly and push them up. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you bring it up. Just because you start in one position doesn't mean you have to follow through. If you need to drop that knee, let's change your foot position. It's absolutely fine. It's a tough exercise. One more here. drop it down. Nice little mermaid stretch. So keeping your feet bent and on that side, stretching over towards your feet before we do the same again on the other side. Okay, so take your feet around to the other side, take your chosen position, and as you dip, inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. You might be more wobbly on one side, your core's got to work that bit harder. Two more. Lovely. Drop it down, bend your knees, nice little mermaid stretch on the other side. Bring that arm down and then just take yourself around onto your bum. We're going into a boat position, so you're going to lean slightly back, take your feet off the floor. If you need to, place your hands there for support. Alternatively, take your hands off and we're going to bring your arms up and take your arms down. So helping with the mobility of your shoulders and the strength in your arms, as well as obviously using that core. If you prefer, you want to put the arms in, you can place your feet down. If you're struggling to stabilise yourself with your feet up. Try not to move that upper body as you're taking your arms up and down. One more here, and we're going to stay with your feet lifted. Bring your arms on top of one another and rotate round to one side. Switching sides each time. Really rotating round each side. If you need to, you can place your feet back onto the mat. Still working that core really hard. Really reaching round each side. You're going to do two more on each side, and then we're going to go all the way down to the mat. Last one. Lovely. Okay, sit yourself forward if you need to have a little stretch, and then we're going to roll yourself down, all the way down to the mat. Shuffle myself up a little bit. So your arms are staying by your side here. We're going to go into a roll up. You're going to roll up as far as you can. If you can come up to sitting, fantastic. Take your arms up to the ceiling. And then rolling, curving that spine all the way down, back down to the mat. If you're struggling to get all the way up, don't worry, it's not a failure. You just come up as far as you can. If that's as far as you can come, then fabulous. Work in progress. Make sure if you are coming up to the top, you're not using momentum, your feet aren't coming off the floor, you're really controlling that movement. If you're struggling to get up without a big jerk and a big push or lifting your legs, don't take it up to the top. Just take it to a point that's nice and controlled for you. Everybody's different. maintain control of the movement, really important. I'm going to do one more here. We're going to lift the opposite side of us. So instead of lifting the top half, you're going to lift the bottom half. So you've got the option, you can do a single leg raise, alternating each side, or you can take both legs up together. If you need to place your feet back on the mat between each leg raise, that's absolutely fine. Alternatively, if you want to make it that bit harder, keep your feet off the mat throughout. Two more here, or one more on each leg if you're doing single leg. And relax all the way back to the mat. Okay, from here you're going to bend your knees up and take your feet up as well into a tabletop position. If you find that strain in your back, bring your knees a little bit closer to your body. Alternatively, if you can, you'll have a 90-degree angle at your knees, 90 degrees at your hips. We're going into a toe tap. You're going to keep that 90 degrees in your knees and the movement's coming from your hips as you tap one toe and switch legs. Alternatively, to make it harder, you can do a double toe tap. You don't have to tap all the way to the mat. That's really pulling on your lower back. Just take your feet as low as you can. But again, that movement's coming from your hips. You're not just tapping your toe to the mat. You're moving from your hips. Keep that bend in your knee exactly the same throughout. Exhale as you take it down. Inhale as you bring it back. Two more here. And relax your legs. Excellent, well done. Okay, we're going back into your tabletop position with your legs. Arms by your temples this time. You're going to reach up and over into a crisscross and bring it back. You can keep your feet grounded if you prefer, lifting your knee as you rotate up and over. I'm going to take my feet back into tabletop, doing a full crisscross movement. So imagining you're trying to get your shoulder, up towards your knee. You're not bringing your knee forward, you're keeping it in that tabletop position. When they're central, and just extending out with each leg. controlled. Again, if you need to place those feet down, you can do. Give me one more to each side. Keeping that control. Lovely, bring your knees in for a nice little stretch. And take yourself around onto your tummy. So allowing yourself down, hands by the side of your head. I lie facing forward. Obviously I would still see you on the camera, so I'm going to keep facing you. And you're going to lift and lower, using that lower back. You want to keep your hands firmly on the floor. As you're working that lower back, exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Just do one more. And relax it there. Push yourself up into a cobra stretch. Stretching out through the front of your body. Well done, everybody. Good work today. Some tough exercises. Hopefully you're feeling it. Go onto your knees and push yourself all the way over into child's pose. Nice little stretch out your back. Try and creep your fingers forwards. Nice big deep breaths as you're holding your stretches. And sit yourself up. Excellent. Thank you very much for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want a deeper stretch for a little bit longer, there's stretching videos on our channel to have a look at. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.